And speaking of the holidays, no one wants to be sick during the holidays, but a lot of people finding themselves at the doctor this week suffering from a variety of problems.
Yeah, respiratory illnesses in general continue to be the top cause, but some specific viruses are on the rise. So Dr. Frank Lecturge is here with a closer look at what's going around, Doc.
Well, you know, Kim and Devin, actually, as one local doctor said, it would be faster for me to tell you what isn't going around. COVID, flu, RSV, they all continue to tick up, along with a mix of viruses that are causing respiratory symptoms like fever, cough, sore throats. Here's what's going around where you live.
In Wayne County, positive COVID tests are increasing. Dr. Jennifer Stevens-Hoyer at Henry Ford Plymouth reports they're seeing a community surge in COVID and RSV plus sporadic flu cases. At Children's Hospital, Dr. Tiffany Widener says some kids are being admitted with RSV and flu. The CVS Minute Clinics also report an increase in viral croup, strep throat, and ear infections. Over to Oakland County, Dr. Justin Szerzinski at Corewell Health Beaumont and Royal Oak is seeing an increase in respiratory viruses, including flu, RSV, and COVID. Dr. Rena Daisy at Henry Ford Bloomfield Township says hand, foot, and mouth disease is also on the rise, along with asthma flare-ups. The CVS Minute Clinics are treating lots of sinus infections. Looking at Washtenaw County, Chelsea Hospital continues to see an increase in COVID. Dr. Brad Uren at Michigan Medicine reports lots of upper respiratory infections, including COVID. In children, Dr. Marissa Louie is treating a lot of RSV and bronchiolitis. That's an inflammation of the small airways. The health department says flu cases appear to be rising. They're seeing sporadic flu hospitalizations, too. Finally, in Macomb County, Dr. Anthony Joslin at Henry Ford Macomb says there's a noticeable increase in all types of viral infections, including COVID, RSV, and flu. Dr. Marissa Samuel at Henry Ford Sterling Heights is also seeing more sore throats, probably from viruses. The CVS Minute Clinics report more cases of pneumonia.
Now, the best ways to reduce the risk of catching those illnesses is to wash your hands frequently, avoid people who are already sick, and get vaccinated. There are, in fact, updated vaccines for flu and COVID, and for certain groups, there is actually a new RSV vaccine as well.
Yeah, so I know we've been doing stories about how Michigan is lagging behind on flu shots. Where does that stand now?
So right now, actually, about 2.4 million Michiganders have had their flu vaccine. Of course, the state would like for that number to be 4 million. More significantly, maybe, is the fact we are actually well behind where we normally would be this time of year in terms of flu vaccination rates. Now, as cases increase, more people are in fact expected to get vaccinated, but it is far better to get the shot now and reduce the risk of getting sick and then spreading the flu to others rather than, well, frankly, waiting until it's too late.
Probably some vaccine fatigue among people, right?
There's a ton of vaccine fatigue, and it's totally understandable, but the flu vaccine is well proven, it works, and it's out there. Get it.
You got it. All right, Doc.